All right, guys, this is part two. Now, for the interesting topic, I'm going to talk about my Matrix movie. My Matrix 4 movie, right? I don't really have an idea for Matrix 5 and 6, but I have an idea for the first half of Matrix 4. So, all the stuff I'm telling you for the Matrix will take place in a good, hour and, 20 minutes of the movie around there. That's when all this takes place. And the other half of the movie is when, my mind gets free and I eventually go into the Matrix and the agents kill me. The agents kill me, obviously. The agents kill me. So I'm saying, and I had an idea where my friend makes a deal with the machines, obviously, and then they make a deal to catch me when I come back to the Matrix, and he meets up with me. Hey, you want to meet up? You know what I'm saying? Or not something like that. My friend sells me out though, and then the agents capture me and they kill me in the end of the movie. A bloody death. Looking at an amazing story, yeah, it's looking at something sad. And before I talk about the story, I'm gonna tell you my idea for the song. I have a bunch of different songs. It goes something like this. I'm saying, you are the one, you are the one, he is the one, he is the one, I'm saying, he is the one, I have a bunch of it. My idea is you play that song when I come back from death and I kick ass. And when they play that song, all the people in Nebuchadnezzar are watching, and I'm saying they're all shocked, and you see VJ and Michael Jordan, they're tearing up. And Michael's like, I can't believe it. And I'm saying he's the one. You know what I'm saying? And you see all the people in Nebuchadnezzar, they're cheering me on. And when I kick the agent's ass, holy shit, you okay? Yes. They play that song you are the one, you are the one, he is the one, he is the one born inside, the one born inside, he, you know what I'm saying? He is the one born inside, yeah, he's the one born inside, he is the one born inside. Holy shit, baby. Yes, I know I tell a good story, man. I have all these ideas in my mind for music, and I come up with beautiful music. Holy shit, baby. Yes, man. Look at an amazing story, man. They play that song when I come out from death. And it's this powerful story. You get that life, what I went through in my life. My parents kicking me out. They're not my own parents. I found out I'm the one. And I don't believe I'm the one. Michael B. Jordan VJ believe I'm the one, obviously, but other people in Nebuchadnezzar doubt I'm the one. I doubt I'm the one too, just like Neil did. And then when the agents kill me, obviously, and I come out from dead, you get that song, and I'm saying the agents come after me and I kick their ass. You get that music. He is the one, yeah, he is the one, you are the one, you are the one, he is the one born inside, here, he is the one born inside, here. You see me fighting, you see Mike B. Jordan, you see Mike B. Jordan, he has a bit of tears in his eyes. And VJ, she's tearing out. Mike B. Jordan's like, I can't believe it. He's the one, you know what I'm saying? They're all cheer me on, Nebuchadnezzar, I'm kicking ass, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I ended off with when I come back, obviously, obviously VJ kisses me or something like that. And and before I talk about my story, I'm gonna end the movie off. You know what I'm saying? Mike B. Jordan, he's like, come on. I'm like, what? He tells the operator, open the clothing program. I'm like, for what? He's like, you're gonna need a new suit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, and I go into the into the clothing program, and you well, open the clothing program. You see all the shoes and clothing and the glasses. You know, so I look and I pick the exact same suit that Keanu Reeves wore in Reload. I'm like, I think this suit's nice. And I take the suit, you know what I'm saying? I dress up, and it ends off with me talking in the Matrix. Me talking in the Matrix, obviously. I'm talking in the Matrix, obviously, you see me say this thing like Neil did in the end of Matrix 1. But this time I actually have an iPhone. Was Keanu Reeves had those flip-flop phones back in 1999, right? I have this iPhone, and I put it in my thing, and I fly in the Matrix, and that ends the Matrix 4 Deja Vu. Holy shit, you're kidding. Yes, I know I'll tell a good story, man. So when I'm kicking the agent's ass in the end after I die, obviously, you get that he is the one. Yeah, you see me kicking the ass. I'm saying, holy shit, that sounds like a powerful story. Yeah, and Mike B. Jordan and we're all watching. Like he's like, holy shit. He's like, the Oracle's right. He really is the one. You know what I'm saying? I might do a thing where when I die, like some people never can answer, they tear up. Michael B. Jordan tears up, VJ tears up because she loves me, obviously. And I come back and they're all like, "Oh my god, he's alive." You get that music and they're all like cheering me on. I'm saying he really is the one. I'm saying yeah. You know what I'm saying yeah. Something cool like that, yeah, man. Ivan, that's what I did for your song. I'm like, yeah, that song was even better than Shelter Him song. The Shelter Him song is amazing, but it's not as powerful as that song, man. That song is amazing. He is the one, yeah, yeah. He is the one, yeah, yeah. You are the one, yeah, yeah. You are the one, yeah. He is the one born inside, yeah. He is the one born inside. You see me fighting, you're like, holy shit, that's a powerful song, yeah. I'm not the one kicking ass. What an amazing story. Holy shit, you're creepy. Yes, I want to tell you the story. Anyway, let me talk about the story here. So my idea for the Matrix 4 story is you have the flashback of the three movies. That's what starts off the story. I don't need to explain it to you. You get the picture. I'm gonna do a flashback of the three movies. And I'm gonna end it off when Keanu Reeves tells the Deuce Machine or whatever his name is, the machine god, the Agent Smith has grown beyond control. You cannot stop him, but I can. So I'm saying, huh? You cannot stop him, but I can. And if you fail, I won't. And Neo failed. He saved Zion and saved the Matrix, but it came at a price. He had to sacrifice his own life. He wasn't able to beat Smith because he wasn't the lucky one, obviously. I'm the lucky one. See what I'm saying? Huh? And I'm also going to put in that scene where Smith, where he tries to copy him onto Neo and Reload, yes, I'll be over soon. What does Smith mean by that? The moment he copies him onto Neo, it is over. His spirit still lives on. He can still come back, some saying. And you end it off with like, is it over? When he turns Neo into Smith, obviously, and then Neo Smith knocks his head, it's over, and the machine destroys Neo in the real world, and that ends up destroying the program Smith in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? You get this black screen that says the Matrix Deja Vu. And then it transfers to Zion. It says 100 years later in Zion, you see Morpheus' grave, Trinity's grave. I only show Zion for a couple minutes, and I'm gonna immediately get into the Matrix because I'm not kidding around. If you focus too much on Zion for the Matrix, it can really bore. I'll really bore the fans. Focus on what takes place in the Matrix mainly, and I'm not gonna focus on stuff in Zion until like later on in the movie when my mind gets freed. You'll see me more in Zion. You'll see all the people more in Zion. Whereas before that, you don't see much people in Zion that much. So when you start showing like the older, I'll show Mike B. Jordan and VJ when they're older, like once 20 years later hits. Before that, I'm just gonna focus on the life of the one in the Matrix. That way, you keep the story facing as I am the main character. The story is about me. Mike B. Jordan and them are major characters, but I am the main character story. You know what I'm saying? But like 20 years later, that's when you'll see like VJ, the older VJ, and Michael Jordan. When I'm growing up as a kid, I have like one or two scenes with Mike B. Jordan as a kid in Zion, and VJ as a kid in Zion, and I transfer 20 years later, and that's when you see them older. You know what I'm saying? They go in to see the Oracle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll do a thing where Mike B. Jordan and VJ, they want to see the Oracle. Like, when are we going to see the Oracle? And I says, when the time has come, the Oracle will let you know that she wants to see you. And they end up seeing the Oracles. I'm sorry. Yeah. So once you get the black screen, you get the Matrix Deja Vu, obviously. You know what I'm saying? The Matrix Deja Vu, obviously. You know what I'm saying? It says 100 years later, and it shows you see like a small scene of Zion, a new generation, obviously, and then what? And you see the grave of Morpheus, Naomi, Trinity, and Neo. You see their graves; they died decades ago, and you get like the screen goes black, and you get this Matrix code. You get this Matrix code, and it transfers into the Matrix, and you get the family. Holy shit, and crazy! Yes, you get the family. At some event, they go home and they see two cats walk by. And when they open the door, the glitch happens in the Matrix, and something changes again. They see a brick wall. Other people around the city see changes going on in their house and apartment. What the fuck is going on here? Because the glitch happens. Agent Smith has returned, and you get the green code forming. You get the green code forming, and you see Agent Smith's full adult body forming. get the scary moves like da 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 da, like a scary song. You know what I'm saying? And three more agents form behind him with the green code. Their full body forms. The agents are not born. No, they're full. They're viruses. They're programs. When they form, they fall in full adult human form. Whereas the one is a baby because he's human. Obviously, he's born as a baby. He's human. He's machine. Obviously, I'm half machine, but I'm also human. Hence why I'm born as a baby. Whereas the agents are not born as babies. They come in full adult human form. That way, you honor the Wakao sisters' story. Is that accurate? Yeah, Ivan, it's accurate. The one was born as a baby because he's a human, obviously. Whereas the agents are not born as babies because they're programs. They're not humans. You know what I'm saying? They look human, but they're not human. They're programs. And that's why they scare the shit out of me. I'm not kidding around. When I see Matrix, the agents always give me the feedback, man, what are you guys doing there? Get out of there, man. I remember the scene in the beginning where Neo's like, go. And then he's like, then the machines like bash the door. I'm like, Neo, what are you doing? Get out of there. Because Neo knows he can kick their ass. He's not scared of them, obviously. So I'm saying, so I'm saying, oh, what you saying? Yeah. Right. And then when the glitch happens with the agents, Morpheus is like, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And his three agents tell him, it's nice to see you, Smith. It's nice to see you too. You know what I'm saying? And Ivan, what causes the agents to come back? The three agents to come back, or is Agent Smith? His program virus causes the three agents to come back. You know, you come up with theories of how they came back, but Agent Smith is what triggers the three agents coming to the Matrix because the agents come in threes. Hence why three more agents appear when Agent Smith comes back into the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Right? You know what I'm saying? And Smith turned these like any anomalies, and the three agents behind him are like no anomalies. The last anomaly, Thomas Anderson, also known as Neo, the hacker Neo, you know what I'm saying, deceased 100 years ago. And Smith is laughing. He's like, ha ha ha. Even Neo, the one himself, couldn't defeat me. I told him that I would beat him. You know what I'm saying? Remember in the end, is you already know that I'm the one that beats you. Remember that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He already knew I would beat him. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, they're all mocking, ha ha ha. They're mocking Keanu Reeves. They're mocking Neo, yeah. They're mocking Neo, obviously. Because even though Neo was the one, he could not defeat Smith. Agent Smith's power, so my story is Agent Smith's power grew beyond the Oracle's control, that he turned the Oracle, obviously, the Architect's control, the machines, and even the One himself. The One could not even defeat Agent Smith. That's how powerful Agent Smith became. So my idea for the story is Neo made a mistake. He failed. He failed in the sense that he let Smith cognizant onto him, and in the spirit of the essence of the program lived on. And as the program was able to hack back into the Matrix, that's why you got the glitch. So, Sarah? I'm saying. And then once that happens, the machines in the real world, they react differently, and the people in Zion are packing. Something must be going on in the Matrix. Maybe agents have returned, yeah. And the Oracle and the Architect, they panic. Obviously, the Oracle sees the Architect. You know what I'm saying? Is we must make peace with the machines, and they have this mirror, and they go through this mirror, and that takes them to the other side of the what? That takes them to the other side. That takes them to the other side of the. This what? It takes them. So Ivan, your idea is they go through the mirror. Yeah, they go through the mirror, and that mirror takes them to the machine world, and they meet with the machines. Holy shit, you're creative. Yeah, and when you watch the Matrix, the mirror was a bridge from the real world and the Matrix. Hence why you have this like mirror, this mirror obviously, and they go through that mirror and they're in the real world. You know what I'm saying? They're in the real world, obviously, but they're not plugged like Neo and all of them. They're actually in. They have the Oracle and the Architect have power over that because they create the Matrix. They have this power, and they go into the real world, and they meet with the machine god, and they make a deal with the machine god, obviously. From Sarah, they meet with the machine god, obviously. They meet with the machine god. You meet with the machine god, obviously. And have you heard Agent Smith has returned? He's like, Agent Smith. The machine's like, Agent Smith. She's like, oh, he's like, Neo failed. You know what I'm saying? Neo was right. You know what I'm saying? Agent Smith's power did grow beyond our control. You know what I'm saying? Even Neo himself, the one, couldn't stop him. And the Oracle's like, that's because he wasn't the lucky one. You know what I'm saying? A seventh one will be born. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the only one who can stop Smith is the one. And she's like, a new one will be born. The seventh one, the lucky one. They say that the machine's like lucky. The architect is like lucky. He argues with Oracle. He's like, you got it. He's like, you must be joking. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know the difference between me and you? He tells the architect. He says, I actually believe in the one, whereas you don't. You don't like him too much, do you? He's like, I never really liked Neo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can do something like that. Holy shit, you're creative. Yeah, I'm very creative. I know how to tell a story. As when you watch them Reloaded, the architect did not like Neo, man. Neo didn't like the architect either. If I were you, I would hope we don't meet again. Yeah. Yeah. You didn't like the architect. The architect didn't like him, I'm saying, yeah. Some Sarah. You know what I'm saying? And that's when the seed and sperm of the one is created in the real world. And the baby forms biologically in the what? In the real world. And you get the birth of the. Ivan, you want to put that He is the One song in the birth? I don't know. I don't think it's good for that. I want to put that He is the One. He is the One. Yeah. He is the One. You get this like violin. He is the One. He is the One. You are the one. You are the one. He is the one born inside. Yeah, he is the one. You see me fighting the 80s, like, holy shit, it's a powerful story. And then Mike B. Jordan, and then like, they have a bit of tears in their eyes, like, oh my god, I can't believe it. He's the one. You know what I'm saying? You see me kicking ass, and Mike B. Jordan is like, oh, like this. And he's like, go get him. You know what I'm saying? And you see me kicking ass. Yeah, holy shit, you're creative. Yeah, I know how to tell a good story, man. Yeah, man. Some Sarah. And then once the baby is born biologically in the real world, obviously, the machines put the black connections on him for the plugs, and they put the connection in the back for the plug the back of his brain, back of his head. And the moment they plug the baby, he's now born in the Matrix. And you get the agents. I'll have them come in the city, and they're naked and they get a suit. Agent Smith gets a nice suit for himself. Obviously, this is a nice suit. You know what I'm saying, and they're born. They come into the Matrix at sunset, and then the one is born in like around 10 p.m. like 3 hours later. You see what I'm saying? 3 hours later, so the baby's body forms in the real world, obviously through the seed, the sperm seed. Where does the seed come from? I don't know. I'm going to have to discuss this with what? With what? With what? With Kelsey Sisters, obviously. Some Sarah. I'm going to have to discuss this with Kelsey Sisters, obviously. After this part, guys, I'm going to go get my breakfast, so you might hear the noise. When I come back, I'll get another cup of coffee and I'll have my breakfast while I make my part 3. Ivan, your fucking major story sounds like a masterpiece. Yeah, look at an amazing story, guys. I'm born with a gift. You know what I'm saying? As a lot of directors, when they write movies, obviously they don't like this. They don't have all these like pictures planned out. They kind of just write as they go, obviously. Whereas me, I actually have like all these pictures in my mind for the story. Look at a masterpiece, yeah, man. Because I'm born with a gift, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And you got once the baby's now born in Matrix, you get the electricity, you get the green code and the skeleton forming the flesh of the baby, and you also see the light in the baby. Because the baby has the anomaly code. He is the one. You know what I'm saying? And you get this what? You get this the guy, he's about to finish his shift, and the guy's like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, man. And he has a smoke, and he goes in his car and he hears this like crying noise. He's like, what's that noise? And he checks it out and he finds the baby. He's like, where did you come from? Did your parents abandon you? Are you lost? Are you a stolen baby? You know what I'm saying? He's confused, obviously. The baby's naked. He takes his t-shirt and he wraps the baby around with his t-shirt. And he has his like wife beater and he drives his apartment. He's like, honey, I found a baby. You found a baby. What are you doing with the baby here? You know what I'm saying? What if its parents are looking for this baby? What if this baby was abandoned? What if this is a lost baby? Put it back where you found it. Honey, I can't just put it back where I found it. I found him. Where'd you find it? I found it at work in a junkyard. In a junkyard? She's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You know, honey, we can't raise the baby. We don't even know who this baby is. His parents might be looking for it. It's not fair to the parents. We just put it in an adoption center. You know what I'm saying? He's like, okay, fine. And he goes to the adoption center. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And his kids are like, can I see the baby? You know what I'm saying? They're playing with the baby, obviously. Yeah. Look at an amazing story. Yeah, man. You're looking at an amazing story. Yeah, man. An amazing story. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then once he goes in his car, obviously, he puts some baby clothes on the baby, obviously, and he goes to his car and he puts on the radio, and you hear people talking on the radio. Yeah, there've been some unusual events going on in the city. People have told me that they've seen agents in the city. It looks like agents are back in the city, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. He's like, what, you know what I'm saying? And he ends up speeding, obviously, and you hear the sirens, and the cop stops him. You know, he's like, license and registration, please. And the guy's like, yeah, sure. And he gives the guy license and registration, and you know what I'm saying? You know you were speeding, and you went over the limit, right? You know, the guy's like, yeah, sorry, I'm just a little bit off today. I'm clumsy, you know what I'm saying? It's just a long day at work. Okay. You know, he has his flashlight, he looks around. Is that your kid? You know what I'm saying? And the guy's like, yeah, it's mine. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't see the resemblance. I'm saying, yeah, we adopted this baby. He's like, you adopted the baby. He's like, yeah, I adopted the baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you off with a warning, sir. You know what I'm saying? I should be fining you. I should be giving you a $250 ticket. Next time, if I catch you, I won't be too courteous next time. The guy's like, is that clear? And I was like, yeah, sir, very clear. And I was like, now scram out of here. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit, you cave. Yeah, I know how to tell a good story, man. And when the guy drives to the adoption agency and he hears the radio how the unusual events have been going on in the city, he sees Agent Smith and his three agents walking. He's like, what the fuck? Agents are now back in the city? Where do these guys come from? I'm saying, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sir? You're looking at an amazing story, man. Yeah, man. Holy shit, I've been creative. That's one story. And he goes to the adoption agency, obviously, and he has the baby with him. You know what I'm saying? Okay, next. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm here. He's a bit embarrassed. Yeah, I'm here to give this baby. I'm here to give this baby up for adoption. And the lady's like, okay. She's saying, okay, what's the baby's name? The baby doesn't have a name. Okay, are you the father of the baby? No, I'm not the father of the baby. Okay, sir, do you have a name of his parents? You know the name of his parents? No, I don't know the name of his parents. So okay, sir, where did you find this baby? You know what I'm saying? Did the family member give you the baby at their house or the apartment? No, I found it at work. You found the baby at work. Yeah, where? Where do you work, sir? I work in a junkyard. So you found the baby in a junkyard. Yeah, I found the baby in a junkyard. Everyone around is looking, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of amazing story, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, do you have any identification, sir? Or I'm like, yeah, I do. He's like, no, the baby. No, I don't have any identification for the baby. So you have no record of identification for the baby, and you have no knowledge or record of who his parents are, and you don't, and you found the baby in a junkyard. The guy's like, yes, he's embarrassed. Everyone's looking, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, sir, let me repeat this again. So you're telling me that you have no record of the baby's parents, you have no record of the baby's name, and you're not the father, and you found no one gave you the baby. Are you sure this baby's not lost or stolen? His parents might be looking for him. I don't know. I don't know. I just found the baby at work in a junkyard. And she's like, sir, this baby does not meet the requirements for the adoption agency. You know, it's, holy shit, you creative, yes. And so the guy's like, please. It's like, please, like, this baby has nowhere to go. He's like, why don't you just, sir, you know you have the option to adopt the baby yourself if you want. I would love to adopt this baby, but me and my wife had a falling out. She doesn't want me to adopt this baby. So your wife does not want you to adopt the baby. And she told you to bring the baby here. Yes. Okay. You know what I'm saying? She says, It's like, please, like if you were this baby, wouldn't you want to be raised? Wouldn't you want a home? Wouldn't you want to be raised by someone? Look at him. And the baby's like, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, fine. I'm gonna have to call my manager. She calls her manager. The manager comes. He's like, hey, what's wrong? Shoot. You know what I'm saying, yeah, this man here claims he found the baby in the junkyard and he has no record of its parents or the record of the baby's name. And the guy's like, okay, this has never been done before in this agency. I'm like, sir, I have nowhere. This baby has nowhere else to go. You know what I'm saying, sir? Sir, are you the father of the baby? No, I'm not the father of the baby. Okay, did his parents give the baby to you? No. You know what I'm saying? So you found the baby at work in a junkyard with no one to take care of it. Yes. And your wife does not want to adopt this baby. No, she does not. You know what I'm saying? He's like, sir, this is the best agency in the city. You know what I'm saying? I must follow protocols for in this adoption agency. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit, you know how to write a dialogue. Yes, I'm born with a gift. I don't want to write a dialogue. I'm fucking born with a gift. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the guy's like, the guy's like, please, this baby has nowhere else to go. And the manager's like, oh. He's like, fine. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, the lady's like, okay, sir, just sign here. You know what I'm saying? The parents who adopt his baby will need to know that you brought this baby in. And I sure, no problem, I'll sign. He signs it. And he's like, and the lady's like, yeah, you now. And the guy leaves obviously. And when he leaves, he forgets to give the baby because he sees like a small connection to the baby. Sir, the baby, you have to hand the baby over. Oh, sorry. You know what I'm saying? You're one lucky baby. You're one, good luck, lucky one. You know what I'm saying? He says that, and he hands the baby to the adoption center, and he's sad. He looks, he's a bit sad, and he goes in his car and he drives off. And that's the last time you ever hear from that man in the movie. Holy shit, you kid! Yeah, I know how to tell a good story, guys. I'm born with a gift. I know how to tell a good story. See what I'm saying? And then the next day, a couple. So are you going to show Zion? I'm not going to show much Zion scenes in the first half of the movie. I'm only going to show that one scene in the beginning and maybe two scenes with Michael B. Jordan and VJ when they're little kids. And that's it. And I'm going to focus on the life of the one in the Matrix. That way it's more interesting. You focus more on Zion, the movie will be boring. Stay away from the Zion stuff, Sarah. It's not until my mind's free you'll see more scenes in Zion, obviously. But I'm going to focus more on what takes place in the Matrix. That way the movie's more interesting. If you focus too much on Zion, the movie could be boring, Sarah. Yeah. And the adoption people, they go to the adoption center and they end up choosing me, and me, obviously, the one. And they adopt me, obviously. And it transfers like 6 years later when I'm a 6-year-old kid. And I play at the park. They play ball with me, and the ball lands on one of the agent's legs. And the agent looks at me. He's like, you know, kids cannot play on the streets, right? If a ball ever lands on the street, you never go after the ball. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, don't. He's like, be careful. And I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And the parents come. He's like, oh my God, you scared the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sorry, sir, that will never happen again. The people respect the agents. You know what I'm saying? And that those agents don't know I'm the one. That kid's the one. Yeah, and they kill him in the end. Look at an amazing story. Yeah, man. Some there. Some there. Yeah. And then when I'm 6 years old, I'm gonna do a thing where I get into hacking. Ivan, how to get into hacking? I don't know. I have a few ideas, but I'm gonna have a scene where I'm gonna show you like one little scene how I get into hacking, and it transfers 10 years later, and I am now a junior in high school. It shows me I'm ready. It shows me I wake up in my bed, you know what I'm saying, and I pack my thing and I go on the school bus. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Mom, Dad, you know what I'm saying? Like what? I'm like, do you have any? Mom, Dad, do you have any money for food? For food at school? And they're like, no, honey, we don't have any money. Oh, I go in my room and I take the cash I made off my head. I bring my hacking thing with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It shows me on the bus, and I go to school. Like it's time for class. I go in my locker and I bring my hacking to me, and it transfers to me in class with the teacher, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when I'm on the bus, the guy next to me is like, "What are you doing with that?" You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know, this is illegal, right? You're hacking at school. You're hacking on a bus. You know, if you get caught, they're gonna expel you, right? I'm like, shh, be quiet, man. Don't worry about it. I won't get caught. He's like, you're crazy, man. If they catch you with this, you're screwed, man. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking screwed. Like, this is even bigger than the cops. Hacking is illegal shit, man. I'm saying this is illegal shit. I'm saying, I'm like, relax, man. I'm not gonna get caught. I'm saying, and I go to you have a scene where I'm in a locker and I'm about to go to class, obviously, and the teacher's teaching class and I'm hacking. And I'm in the back of the class and I'm hacking. And the guy's like, he's like, what are you doing? He's like, what are you doing, man? I'm like, hacking. He's like, you're hacking in fucking class? Are you fucking crazy? If you get caught with that, you're fucking screwed, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shh, keep it down, man. I'm like, if you keep yelling like this, maybe I'm gonna get fucking caught. You know what I'm saying? The guy's like, man, you're fucking crazy. What are you doing hacking in the middle of fucking class? You know what I'm saying? And the teacher's like, hey, what's going on over there? What are you two guys talking about over there? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, nothing. He's like, so, what's that in your hands? Oh, nothing. It's just paper. No, no. Let me see what you have, man. I don't have anything. Let me see what you have. And the guy's like, oh, the guy's like, you're screwed. You're done. The guy next to me, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I told you so. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's your fault. Had you not opened your mouth, maybe you never would have caught me. You know what I'm saying? And I show them what I have, and everyone in class is all shocked, like, oh, he's hacking. You know what I'm saying? Are you hacking in my class? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. And the teacher's like, get out of my classroom. This is a legal activity. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna report you to the principal, and they take me to the principal's office, obviously. And I sit down at the principal's office, obviously. And then what? I sit down at the principal's office, obviously, and what? And the principal is like, the teacher tells me you've been hacking in class. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you know that is a legal activity, right? You can go to prison for this. You know what I'm saying? This is very serious shit. You know what I'm saying? The principal says that word. He's like, this is serious shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's like, all I've been hearing is bad news from you. Teachers have reported that you've been skipping class. You know what I'm saying? You be coming to class late. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And then you poor grades. And now hacking. You know what I'm saying? 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 I called your parents. I let them know. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you're expelled from school. I'm like, you're expelling me? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yes, I'm expelling you from school. You know what I'm saying? I'm also gonna have to. I'm gonna have to have the 5-0 deal with you. I'm like, please don't call the cops. I'm like, I'm sorry. This is serious shit. This is beyond me. And he takes the phone. He dials 911 and he calls the cops. And the cops arrest me at the school. And everyone's staring. And they put me in the car. Shut my camera here.